Hey, are you close to retirement age, but not quite ready to retire, but you wanted to maybe invest in some real estate too? Well, over the years in real estate, I've helped a lot of people in this situation. All right. My name's Jim Fong. I'm an investor and realtor in Las Vegas, and I help home buyers and investors like you find the best properties, right? So I get this call a lot from investors first and foremost, right? They want to invest in a property, all right? And they've identified Las Vegas as the destination they want to buy because that's where they want to retire in the future, all right? And why do people want to retire in Las Vegas? Well, number one, it's the weather. I mean, I think the weather's warm and sunny here, right? Before Vegas, there was Florida and Arizona were kind of like the places people went to retire. Now, Vegas is on the map. We have warm weather as well, too. It's a dry heat, right? So it's somewhat more bearable than humidity, I would say. Las Vegas is a travel destination, so it offers a lot of, benefits to living here. I mean, the food scene alone is amazing. I mean, you can have food from everywhere and super high quality food as well, too. I love food. That's why I said that first. Let's talk about travel, all right? McCarran Airport's an international airport, and it's a great hub in the West Coast, so you can travel in and out of Vegas very easily. Again, our cost of living in Las Vegas is very low compared to other states, so that's attractive as well. Of course, there's no state income tax and a host of other reasons why people want to invest and retire here. So I'm just saying, is it very possible for you to buy an investment property and then retire and live in the property later? My answer is absolutely yes, all right? The only tricky thing about this strategy is the fact that your investment property that's ideal for your return on investment, costs, and all those things may not match what you're looking for in a retirement home, right? For example, if you bought let's say a 2-story home with 4 or 5 bedrooms in a, decent area, you could probably rent it out for a good amount of money, get a great return on investment, maybe appreciation even as well, until you're ready to retire. But then the problem is it's time for you to retire and you don't want to live in a 2-story, right? What do I do then? What do I do? So do I need to find a 1-story home now so I can retire in it later? Well, you could do that, but the chances are that if you find a 1-story home that you want to retire in later, it's going to be a little fancier, a little more upscale, and probably you don't need like 4 or 5 bedrooms on a retirement property. So that might not be the ideal property for you to retire in later, right? So what do, right? You want to have a good investment and a good return, but you don't necessarily want to retire in that property, right? Well, that's not a big problem actually, because one thing you can consider too is you can invest in a property here and just make returns on it until you're ready to retire, right? Because once you're ready to retire, you can sell the 2-story home perhaps that made you great returns on your investment, and then you can do, say, like a 1031 exchange into that 1-story home that you want to retire in that location that you want, all right? Not the one that rents easily, all right? So all I'm saying is, if you're thinking about retiring in Las Vegas in the future and you're considering about investing now and riding, our economy upwards, which it's going right now, the city's growing, probably going to be cheaper for you to buy a house in Las Vegas now than sometime in the future, I imagine, as prices, I'm not talking about our current market, but I'm just saying long term, all property values go up in the long term. So it's just something for you to think about. And if you don't find that perfect retirement home now to buy as an investment property, you can always buy a property that's just a good investment, and then when you're ready to retire, do a 1031 exchange into a nice, single story or whatever you're into at the time you're ready to retire, right? So those are just my thoughts here. I mean, if you have any questions or other comments, please leave me a comment below and we can talk about that. But if you like real estate videos or about investing in real estate, please check out my channel. Thanks for watching today. See you next time.